everyone, back tuning into today's video. We're doing the weekend forecast for today's video. As always on a Saturday, having a detailed look at the weather for the week ahead. And weather's changing. We've been quite dry and cold over the past couple of weeks, especially so in the south. But we're going into a much more unsettled Atlantic-driven regime for the week ahead. So there will be bands of rain coming through. Won't be a complete wash-up. Will be dry weather at times, and the temperature is going to get a boost as well, so it's going to be mild and unsettled through the course of the coming week. I'll go with that for you in a second. Got a few wintry peaks from off the continent to show you to start off with. But before you get on with that, just to say about the ads, there's links to articles on all the pages. You have a browse visits to click through the links. You can help us to pay for our website, and thanks very much for doing that. Websites using for weekend broadcast coming from theweatherout.com and website.de. You find a link to both websites on the links page. So this is from Gregory in Belgium, and it's very wintry looking scene there with quite a bit of snow on the ground. This was sent to me a few days ago. This is another one from Gregory in Belgium. Very wintry, snowy covered road. They've had it really cold over the past few days. This is from Frank in Austria. Deep snow cover there. Severe cold weather over the past few days and weeks. I think it's been the coldest January in Austria since 2006, Frank has reported. And again, very snowy looking scene. There's some low level fog there down in the valley as well, so really cold and wintry looking scene there in Austria, and another one from Austria showing a very wintry looking scene. Lovely blue skies though, but freezing cold with some really deep snow cover. Don't forget, if you want to send your weather pics to Gazovich, you can either post them at the comment box website, or you can email them to gazovich@gmail.com. We're always happy to feature those weather pics. They don't have to be of snow, they can be of anything that you would like to take in terms of the weather. So we'll get on with the weekend forecast, and a big thank you to both Frank and Gregory for sending those pictures. We'll get on with the weekend forecast then. This is a radar picture from the Weather Outlook. Bit of north-south split. Scotland and northern England cloudy with showery bursts of rain. We've got a few showers further south as well. Some of them are quite heavy across Wales. Otherwise, fair amount of dry weather through the Midlands and East England. But I think there could be more showers on the way through the course of this afternoon. This more persistent rain will move northwards and eastwards. Here's the Arctic pressure chart today. The Atlantic has broken through. It's broken the ridge. That's going off into Eastern Europe and taking the cold air with it. Now we're seeing the jet stream and the Atlantic returning. So through the rest of this afternoon, we'll find the cloud and rain clearing northwards from northern England and Scotland, although it could stay damp into the evening across parts of East Scotland and North East England. Elsewhere, we'll have showers following on behind, but also some sunny spells as well. One or two of those showers could be quite heavy, especially in the west and the southwest. Temperatures today will be milder than we had, but still quite cold in the north. And actually, it is cold enough some of that rain to be a little bit wintry, sleet or snow over high ground of Scotland. So temperatures there about 2 to 4 degrees. Further south, going to be around 7 to 10. Will be a milder feeling day than we've had for quite a while down across the south. Overnight tonight, we're going to take that persistent rain away from the north-east. We'll bring some more showers in across Wales, south-west England this evening. Those showers probably spreading across southern counties overnight. Elsewhere, a lot of dry weather. We're under a slight transient reach, so it's going to be mostly dry in the second half of the night. We'll get quite cold as well, with temperatures going down to -1 or -2. And after all the rain and showers that we've had around today, that could lead to icy patches on untreated roads and pavements. Tomorrow, the action is going to be in the south with this trough coming in from off the Atlantic. So we'll start Sunday with a fair amount of dry weather, decent sunny spells. And for Scotland and Northern England, we probably keep it mostly dry with sunshine throughout the day. But further south, we'll find the cloud quickly thickening up through the morning. Then outbreaks of rain will set in across Ireland, Wales and southwest of England early in the afternoon, with that rain spreading across many central southern parts of England and Wales into the second half of Sunday afternoon. Some of that rain will be turning heavy by the end of the day. Heavy and persistent rain down in the south. Temperatures on the south coast could be up to around 10 degrees, but generally around 5, 6 or 7. Going to be a fairly cool feeling day, especially under that cloud and persistent rain. Could still have a little bit of that showery rain left in the southeast on Monday morning, but I think that would go quite quickly, and many central east areas have a dry day on Monday. But the next weather system's coming in from the west. That's bringing quite strong winds at the western side, with outbreaks of showery rain developing on the western side of the country through the course of the day. Temperatures ranging from around 5 to 10 Celsius, fairly mild day. We're in a very mild sector of air on Tuesday. Big warm sector is across the country. Again, we've got a weather system in the west that will produce showery bursts of rain up the western side. Some of them will be heavy and persistent. Central and east areas getting the best of the dry weather, but there's going to be loads of cloud around on Tuesday. You really will be lucky even in the east to see some sunshine. And it's going to be very mild as well, with temperatures up to 12, 13, possibly 14 degrees. So a really mild but cloudy and damp day on Tuesday. A weak cold front then spreads across the country overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, taking some bits and pieces of rain down into the southeast. Those could still be hanging around in the southeast first thing on Wednesday morning, but they will go. And then we're under a little bit of a transient reach. So Wednesday's possibly the best day of the week, with a lot of dry weather, decent sunny spells coming through, and fairly mild temperatures as well. A little bit down on Tuesday's temperatures, but even so, we'll be around 6 to 11, something like that. So above average and fairly pleasantly mild with sunny spells on Wednesday. Thursday's bringing the next weather system in from off the Atlantic, so although east areas might start off on a dry note with sunny spells, we'll have cloud and rain across Ireland, Wales and southwest England first thing in the morning. That will spread northwards and eastwards quite quickly through the course of the day. Some quite heavy rain will be mixed in with that, and persistent too. Strong winds as well, could be touching gale force perhaps around some of these exposed western coasts of Western Scotland and Northern Ireland. Temperatures will be ranging from around 4 to 8 Celsius, so a little bit cooler on Thursday. Then into Friday, we're under a little bit of a transient, not really a ridge, but a little bit of a break between the weather systems on Friday. So I think we'll have a bright day with sunny spells coming through once again. But there will be showers, and some of them will be quite heavy, maybe with hail and thunder in the north and the west. And then waiting in the wings by the end of Friday is this deep area of low pressure out in the Atlantic. If that comes in a bit quicker, of course, then Friday is a much wetter day. So when you get to the end of the weekend forecast period, of course, timings are becoming a little bit more uncertain. So there is the prospect of heavy rain moving in later on Friday, but essentially the model at the moment is showing sunshine and showers for Friday. Temperatures somewhere between around, say, 6 to 11 degrees Celsius, still quite mild. And then that sets up for a very unsettled weekend. Next weekend, we've got deep area of low pressure over country on Saturday, bringing heavy rain, possibly gale force winds up the channel as well. And then Sunday, another system's coming through. That one again is taking heavy rain across the country and probably introducing some slightly colder air from the northwest later on. So as the showers follow that band of rain on Sunday, they might start to turn wintry up in the north. There's more areas of low pressure downstream in the Atlantic, looking all set to keep the unsettled weather going into the following week as well. Finally, just have a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook. Here we go with today's weather. So we've got persistent rain with some hill snow in the north, sunshine and showers further south. It turns really wet across England and Wales on Sunday. Scotland and North East in particular getting the driest and the brightest of the weather on Sunday. Monday is showing more rain down across south. I think we'll be quite showery in nature. It's more in the west. I think eastern areas will tend to get some drier weather on Monday. Temperatures are looking really quite mild as well. Lots of cloud across the country on Tuesday with showery rain, especially in the west. East areas again getting the driest weather. Wednesday looks a better day. It looks a nice day on Wednesday with a lot of dry weather, sunny spells and still mild temperatures. So really pleasant day. Perhaps even a little bit of a taste of spring on Wednesday. But Thursday, it's all going downhill with more cloud, wind and rain spreading in from the Atlantic. And then we go through into Friday when it's still looking quite showery. The next weather system will be waiting to march in for next weekend. So, in summary, we're in a different regime now. We've lost the dry, cold weather that we've had over the past couple of weeks. We've replaced it with an Atlantic-driven pattern. So it's going to be milder, but we're also going to have bands of rain. Some of them will be quite heavy at times, and possibly getting quite windy, particularly as we move towards next weekend, where it does look potentially a little bit stormy. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.